In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down Jayson Tatum and some of his scoring secrets that he used in this past year's NBA playoffs. If you're looking to become a better forward, this is definitely a video for you, so let's get down. Let's check them out. If you want the hardest basketball shooting workout, make sure to go check out the link down in the description below. Okay, so one of the most famous clips so far is, of course, this one, where he receives that cross-court pass, and then he has Kyrie Irving guarding him, but heavily guarding him on one side. He then spins away from Kyrie Irving, and he's able to finish at the basket off the backboard. If we look earlier, what does Jayson Tatum see right here? Well, he sees that there's a pass coming to him, but he's not just looking at that ball. He's also scanning the court to see where these defenders are. As soon as he receives that ball, you can see him take a quick glance, almost as if he was looking at Kyrie Irving. We can see that right here, and it happens within milliseconds right there. As soon as he receives that ball, he notices that Kyrie Irving is on that side of him, which means that he can't attack that side. He needs to go towards the right side, not the left, even though his momentum was taking him towards that left side. The footwork that he uses is incredible. He goes left-right when he receives that ball, and then he's able to spin off that right inside foot. What that allows him to do is to have balance, because that's the closest foot to his defender, and then he's able to then take one step, and he's able to go up for that layup. Now, this is a situation that I've been in once before myself, and of course, I've been in the position where I could slightly dunk. I've never been a fancy dunker, but I have, in my college years, been able to throw down a dunk or two, and of course, I've been in the situation where you've got a big guy trailing you, and you only have one decision, and that is, if you go for the layup, this guy's blocking it. If you look to go for a fake and a reverse, he's got the size and length to probably block your shot either way. You have to go up for the dunk in this case, and of course, I was also able to finish the exact same way. But if Jayson Tatum instead went for that layup, this would have been a for sure block. If you can dunk it, you need to be able to then finish. But really quickly, if you're not in a position to be able to dunk, let's say me right now, what you need to do in this case is to come to a jump stop in front of that player, stop, let him run into you, and then after the contact, make that basket. Now, in this next clip right here, I really want you to see what Jayson Tatum does after this attempted block shot. After he attempts that block, he's going to the side of that player. He is not running into him, he's going to the side. You never want to try and contest a shot by going towards the player. You want to go to the side. At that point, he's looking at the rim. He's watching where that ball is going. Now that ball has gone off the back of the rim, there's only one player who is in position to get that rebound, and he's starting to see that happen right before his eyes. At that point, as soon as he reads that his player is going to be the one who receives that ball, because he's attempted a blocked shot near the point, near the top of the key, he needs to get his butt down court quick. And if you can do this, and you've got players who will actually look down court and look for options, then you will be getting a lot of free points by doing so. But this all started by attempting to block a shot without drawing the foul. You do not want to jump towards that player. Watching that board. As soon as that ball was in position to get to his team, he started sprinting down court, and that's exactly what you need to do in that position. Now, this breakdown right here is extremely important for exactly what he did here. So first off, you want to really limit your dribbles. You do not want to dribble too much, especially in an isolation situation against a team that's essentially packing the paint. You never know, if you take too many dribbles, you may get a secondary very good defender coming up to defend you. So you want to limit your dribbles, but here he goes 1 dribble, 2, 3, and on that third dribble, he attacked the basket. The reason why he took 3 dribbles here was because he wanted to size up his defender and get his defender onto right there, their heels. As soon as the player goes flat-footed or onto his heels, you need to attack, but you cannot go and do a long looped attack, because if you do that, he's in the way. If you go long and looped on this side, he's in the way. You're going to be dribbling into a double team, and that's what happens with a lot of young players. What does Jayson Tatum do here? What's his attack line? Well, he can't go straight through that player. It's going to be a charge. He can't go wide. It's going to be a double team. What does he do? Well, he attacks that shoulder right there. Now, this player turns too early or turns early, which is good, but you want to get your shoulder trying to hit their shoulder on that side. If you can get your shoulder into theirs or just below, that can then knock them back onto their heels once again, and it will allow you to have the lane or that line to the basket. If you can do that, which is what we see here, he was able to get his shoulders below the shoulders of the defender as well. He's able to then get to that basket, go for the dunk. But how many dribbles does he take when he attacks? When he attacks, he takes one dribble. That's the attack dribble. At this point, he wants to then limit how many dribbles to 0 to get to the basket. Because if he takes multiple dribbles, let's say he takes a dribble here and here, either this guy or this guy is going to be intercepting that dribble. They're going to be reaching in. And that's what we kind of see here with that one man away. And we got some pretty good rotation, him moving down so that there's no kick out pass. But Jayson Tatum anyways finishes at the rim. We can also see from this angle that he's able to use his off arm to clear out those arms of his defender. That's what you want to use your off arm for. Now, I like to get my elbow into their side. Some players will like to get their hand down to their ankles, and that's usually called a trip. But I like to get my elbow into their midsection so to basically force them behind me. Jayson Tatum is, however, very quick, and he's able to get to the rim. He's even able to use that off arm right there to be able to clear out that arm one more time so that he can get a clean lane to the basket. Now in this last clip, when Jayson Tatum is attacking this defender, he takes 2 dribbles. On his 3rd dribble, he pulls back. Why does he pull back here? Well, if we actually look at the defender is actually running sideways. Now it's okay to take one step sideways, but as soon as you go to take a second step sideways, and if you're the offensive player, you need to be able to notice this, because now if he takes his second step, you can pull back. He's going to be then lost, and if it's a fast defender who may not be able to stop very quickly, he may be going way off into the distance and you can break his ankles. But if he's a good defender, he'll be able to stay with you. But when you pull back, you can either go for the shot or you can go for that hesitation fake or shot fake, which is you look at the rim, you bring your other hand towards the ball, but do not touch the ball. That would be a double dribble. And then here, after he does that quick hesitation, brings that hand close and looks at the rim, he gets that defender up into the air, and now, again, he can attack that basket. Now, what does he do when he attacks that basket? He gets his shoulder into the defender's shoulder, which will then knock that player off his line and will allow you to have that clean line to the basket. Now, this defender is really strong. He was able to stay with him, but that allowed him to still get that angle to be able to make this circus shot. Make sure to go check out the hardest basketball shooting workout down in the description below if you want to be able to shoot that basketball further. But I hope that this Jayson Tatum breakdown has been able to help you become a better basketball player. If it does, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.